chickens have arrived, so I have got to get their new home prepped and ready and looking pretty for them. Say, nice to meet you.
Hi, it's Kayla from Revived and Refined. Join me today as I get our coop ready for some new ladies.
Last summer, Texas had an awful heat wave. Because of it, we lost our 2 remaining chickens of our backyard flock. We have since sold our home in town and moved out to the country. Thankfully, with the help of my father-in-law, we were able to relocate our coop to our new yard. Now that we've settled in a bit and spring has sprung, it's time to get a new flock. I called our local feed store to ask to get put on their list for 6 laying hens. Over the last few months, since our coop has been empty, it's sort of become a bit of a storage shed.
We decided to get laying hens rather than raising chicks for 2 reasons. 1, chicks don't start laying eggs until about 5 or 6 months old, and 2, they require a bit more effort than we are able to give in this particular season. If you consider doing this, check out your local feed store and be sure to ask how old the hens are. In 2020, we got hens at a feed store a couple towns over, and I'm fairly certain they were retired hens on the tail end of their laying. Our new girls are 4.5 months old and should be laying within a month or so. Phew! I use a poop board in our coop. This is simply a board placed under the roosting bars that catches droppings. I found that fine shavings work best here since the board has to be cleaned so often. A fine bag just lasts longer than flakes do. This method really simplified our coop cleaning process, and it helps the floor shavings stay fresher longer. I've got to tell you, I have really missed having chickens, especially having fresh eggs. Once you have had fresh eggs, it's so difficult to go back to store-bought eggs. Plus, chickens are so entertaining. Have you ever seen one chase a moth? Talk about instant smiles. I started using these lined nesting pads in our nesting lockers because we kept finding broken eggs from our older hens. Broken eggs are a messy ordeal, and these make cleanup a snap. The straw on the nesting pads stays put for the most part, but still allows the girls to make their box cozy. You can find a link to my favorite nesting pads in the description. I still like to put some shavings on top of the nesting pads since hens do love to rearrange their nests so much. Young chickens often need to be trained where to roost and where to nest. Many times they will start to roost in the nesting boxes, so I like to keep a curtain closed over them while they get in the habit of using a roosting bar. Sprinkling First Saturday Lime in and around the coop and run helps combat odor-causing bacteria and moisture. I also use it in the dust bathing area because it helps repel mites. It is eco-friendly and safe around pets. I had to make and attach a new chicken door for the run because I switched the automatic door to the side where the coop opens into the run. Hawks are a concern out here where we live, so the chickens won't always have access to the backyard, but they do always need access to the run. You can see here at our old house how the run is linear with the coop. We had to rework the direction of it here because of the slope of the backyard. We prefer using hook and eye latches with safety springs. They are supposedly raccoon proof. I can't speak to the full effectiveness of them, but I can say we had regular raccoon sightings in the front yard of our old house, and the coop or chickens didn't seem to be bothered. I absolutely love our DIY chicken waterer. My husband made it with a 5-gallon bucket and poultry watering cups that we found at Tractor Supply. He drilled a hole in the lid so it's easy to fill up. It holds a lot of water, which is great since we get such hot summers here in Texas.
No, Stetson. No.
My favorite way to store chicken feed is in a galvanized can with a locking lid. It's cute and functional because it keeps the area field mice out. All right, now everything is ready, so let's get the girls moved to their new home.
Welcome home, ladies.
Let me know in the comments how you prep your chicken coop in the spring. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Be sure to check the description for links to my favorite things. See you next time.